Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Dave Moore here, coming at you with a product review of a product that I recently picked up off eBay. It is the Condor VA6 Mag Insert for all of your M4 needs. Ultimately what this is a nylon or cordur, whatever you want to call it I guess, material with Velcro around it, and it fits into the Kangaroo Pouch of your favorite play carrier. In my case it is the Condor MOPC, but it will fit, I believe, in any play carrier that has the Kangaroo Pouch or the mat pouch, whatever you want to call it, admin pouch if you want to be fancy. And ultimately what it is a single pouch that holds 3 magazines. Each magazine is retained in here with this little retention strap, and that's actually a downside to me. I don't like having the retention strap, but I guess it's good if you're running around and whatnot. I might end up removing these elastic straps. It just all depends on how well these mags are held in there. Right now, they're actually pretty loose, but once it's squeezed in there in the Kangaroo Pouch and it's held in real tight, like this, I don't think that they're going to come out, but I guess we'll see. Another downside to these elastic straps is the fact that if you have 8K mags or PMag 40s or something larger than your standard 30 round magazine, it is going to not go over it. You might have to loosen these up all the way, and it might look weird, it might not work right, I'm not sure, but for PMag 30s or hex mags like I have here, these are my favorite magazines right now, they fit the bill just fine. And I did actually have to tighten these down a little bit as to make them tighter, so they weren't really floppy. But there's really not a whole lot of retention. You don't have to really grab it hard. You can just kind of sweep it out of the way. But you know, it's up to you on how tight you want to have them. Ultimate opinion on these is it's a good product. It keeps a really low profile design. It keeps all the magazines out of your way. It's snag proof, so your sling isn't going to get caught up on this unless you have a bunch of stuff on the pals on the outside of the Kangaroo Pouch. The price point was about $10 on eBay, I believe, and other places sell them, but I got mine on eBay. So the price point is right, and I think it really fits my needs perfectly. What I'll do now is I'll go ahead and install this into plate carrier. It's kind of a pain in the ass. You have to really wiggle it in there, but it's not that hard. So I'll put this in the plate carrier, I'll put it on, and I'll talk about it and show you how it looks whilst being in the plate carrier. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have the mag insert installed into the plate carrier, and I mean, it is kind of a three-handed job because the Velcro obviously wants to keep sticking to it. And you just kind of have to wiggle it in there and get it in there in a nice snug fit. That's what she said. And it's all good. So as you can see, relatively low profile design if you forget the fact that I have these tacos on the front here. But it kind of holds everything in there real nicely. Velcro is nice and stiff. That's why it's so hard to get in there. And I like it. There is a downfall. These retention straps, as you take them off, grab the mag, do your reload, if you need to get the mag back in there, say you did a tactical reload or something, you really have to kind of clear that retention strap. So you might not want those on there if you have trouble putting the mags back in there. But nothing a little practice can't cure. It seems like if I jump around, these really aren't going to come out, but like I said, only time will tell really. And matter of fact, I actually like to tuck these retention things down in there. That way they are out of the way. So you kind of pop the Velcro and just kind of shove them in there if you can. Alright, so that's really it. As you can see, it has a nice low profile design. If you only wanted 3 mags, this would be perfect because it would keep everything real slick and your sling wouldn't get caught up in between the tacos or anything like that. So I definitely would recommend it, especially being only $10. And I mean, you can really modify it to how you want it. You can remove the elastic or whatever, but I think it's really good, and I think you guys will like it, especially like I said, for $10. I mean, you really can't go wrong. So that really wraps it up. Like I said, it's a pretty easy product to review. It either works or it doesn't, and it seems to work. So really, make sure you guys go pick one of these up. I believe I got mine on eBay, but I'm sure you can find it a lot of other places. And if you ever need any apparel, any other gear, you want this plate carrier. Oh, actually, one more thing. Almost forgot. This whole rig, this whole plate carrier with the armor in it, AR-500 armor, and 6 loaded mags ultimately, weighs 26 pounds. So I said it's not that heavy, but it's not that light either. I'm not really running around for an entire day with this on, so for grabbing it and going, so far it's going to be good for me. We'll see, maybe time will tell, and it'll say, hey, maybe it's a little too heavy, but in reality, all armor is going to weigh about this, and that is with 5 loaded AR mags and 1 pistol mag. So the weight is controllable, and the plate carrier seems to hold the weight very well. I don't really feel it all that much on my shoulders, and it kind of just really supports it throughout your entire torso. So that's a little add-on for the Condor review, or the Condor MOPC review. If you want to get this plate carrier, if you want to get any magazines or anything of the like, any grunt style, any holsters, Serpa, Blackhawk, and Flashbang. We now have the Flashbang holsters for all you females out there. Make sure you stop by squaredawaysurplus.com and pick yourself up something. We're actually going to have a lot more products here in the works, and hopefully soon we can start to sell them and get you guys more gear and apparel.